time I didn't sleep for 5 days. Like no sleep at all. Not a little drop. Not a little drop of sleep for 5 days. And I went round to my friend's house, and we were sitting up watching the telly, and I could see these two young black girls there in the corner of the room, and there was a little black boy there, about 10 years old, with dreadlocks, standing by the telly. And then in my mate's bed, there was this French lady, and chatting to my mate, and I remember I said something to these girls, and they didn't answer me. They're like whispering in each other's ears, and I said, "Oh, what French are you?" Like that. My mate's like looking at me, a bit odd, and then we carry on watching the telly and all that. And that went on all night. Then in the morning, I went into the kitchen, which was weird because I got all the rooms muddled up, upstairs, downstairs, and all that. I went into the kitchen, and the little boy's getting ready to go to school, and he's got his school uniform on. And his dad, I thought it was his dad, he's this French fella, and he's made himself like a nice sort of bed out of my mate's dustbin and something else, and he's lying across it. I said hello to him, nothing, nish. And then I left my mate's house, and I was going in the middle of, there was nobody about in the middle of lockdown, and I was going towards the train station. I met these two little Asian boys. I said a few things to them, and they didn't answer at all. And then they got in a car and went. They'd been outside this garden. They got in a car and whizzed off. And I saw that they'd left these two babies in a pram by the window. And don't ask me why I did this. I picked one of the babies up and stuck it in my jacket and made my way across the estate towards the station. And in across the estate, there's like the little drains. I looked down one of the drains, and I could see this shrine, and it was like to all the African kids that had died. Another one was all these Red Indian kids. Another one was like Indian kids. And then I got to the train station, and it's all super paranoia because it's right in lockdown. And I said to one of the guards, I said, "Look, I've got a sick baby with me. I need to get on the train." They gave me a whole train carriage to myself. And then I got back. Oh, there's loads of other shit as well, but it's too much. I got back to Nina's place, and she put me in the back garden, obviously, because she must have just been like, what the fuck? She put me in the garden, and then I was in the cabin at the back of the garden, and Nina came and we were chatting, and suddenly I looked round and my mate, the same mate whose house I'd been at, was there, but there was two of him. One had his back to me, sitting on a chair or something. The other one was sitting on the floor there, and he had one of those electric bar fires. Electric bar. And he's sitting there looking at me, and he's branding himself with the bar fire. And I was telling Nina, and she's like, "You're fucking mad, mate. You've lost it." And then I can't remember much after that for a bit, and then and then oh, and then we were up in our little bedroom, and in the corner of the bedroom over there, there's like a little waste paper basket, and it had a sock sticking out underneath it and something on top. And I swear blind that I thought it was this lady, like with a funny leg and like a blonde bob. And I called her Rose, and I was chatting to her while Nina was. She didn't say anything back to me. What a fucking absolute too much.